Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Super Wrestling Federation's Saturday Night Power Slam. The energy in this arena is electric as it's time for the SWF Tag Team Championship Tournament to begin. The first match of the quarterfinals, and Brandon Trout, the Troutbusters. They're going to be taking on the Hellspawners to start things off. The two original tag teams going to war yet again. Oh, the creepy music hits, and the world knows who it is. We had the original tag team, the Troutbusters, and now we have the other side of the coin, the other original tag team. The Devil's Advocate, Damian Reed, the Feaster of Fears, the Prowler. This is the Hellspawners. Two original tag teams going to go to war to start things off here in the first match of the quarterfinals. Whoever wins this will move on into the tournament. One of these teams will advance, but will one of these teams make it to the end and leave tonight as the first ever SWF Tag Team Champions? Oh my gosh, Brandon Trout starting things off strong. We see that he's adapted the finishing maneuver of Rita Rotten into his moveset. I don't know if that's a tribute. I don't know if that's a way of mocking her, seeing as that he beat her for her world title. We don't know. We haven't had a chance to talk with him. But we know that he's been seen constantly backstage hugging that SWF World Championship. But at the end of tonight, will he be the first ever dual champion in SWF history? The first ever to hold not only the tag team titles, but the first to ever hold two titles at the same time. The world title and the tag team titles. Luigi Calzone has made history in the past. He's the first man to ever hold both singles titles, not at the same time, but the first one to ever hold both of them as a competitor. Luigi Calzone was the second ever SWF World Champion and the first ever SWF Heroic Champion. Luigi Calzone is not in this tag team tournament, however his brothers are, and they're going to be in the next match. They're going to be taking on the Dead Man's Hand, Big Texas Todd and Whiskey Marie. And that match, I guarantee, is going to be a barn burner, a blockbuster. The show that you guys aren't ready for. It's going to be big. It's going to be the biggest match. And I'm not saying that because they've got Big Texas Todd. I mean, both of those tag teams, they want these tag team titles more than they want the oxygen in their lungs. Oh my gosh, beautiful spinning kick there by Ed Trout. You got to think how incredible this is. Look at this man. Look at his age. He started off in the SWF as the original referee. He was the senior official. He knew that he only had a few years left before he had to retire, before his body couldn't keep up anymore. And he said, I want to do what I've always dreamed of doing. I want to be a professional wrestler. I want to win the SWF Tag Team titles with my grandson, Brandon Trout. I'm the living legend. He's the woodpecker. And together, we're going to put everything on the line. We're going to risk everything. We're going to risk health. We're going to risk our lives. We're going to do anything and everything that it takes to leave tonight as the SWF Tag Team Champions. We're going to be the first ever. And if I have my way, I will retire as one half of the SWF Tag Team Champions with my best friend, with my grandson, Brandon Trout. Those two are very close. They're like father and son. Legally, grandfather, grandson, but they're so close. They're best friends. They used to eat fried shrimp together on Sunday mornings. That was their thing. Man, they sure are good pals. Not too often you see family that close. A lot of family will stab you in the back, especially in this business. Speaking of family business that's gone corrupt, Luigi Calzone has been shunned by his cousins, the Calzone brothers. And like I said before, they're next in the quarterfinals here. They're going to be taking on the Dead Man's Hand, Big Texas Todd and Whiskey Marie. Since losing the Heroic Championship, Luigi Calzone has been disbanded from the trio, and they've decided to go on their own. Oh my god, he just bit his forehead like an apple. Ed Trout is now lacerating. He's got blood all over his forehead, all over his chest. Oh, no need to bring in a steel chair. Come on. Oh, no. What does that do for the chances? What does this do for the Troutbusters? This puts them in... Oh! Throws him up in the air and lets him fall down hard, flat like a pancake. No water in the pool. Wait a second. Double arm suplex. No! Countered by Brandon Trout. Brandon Trout is the current reigning SWF World Champion. If he has his way, he's going to walk out tonight with the world title and one of the SWF tag team titles around his waist. Trying to go for a roll-up pin there, it looks like. Oh, diving knees right to the face. Oh, takes his leg out from underneath him. He's gonna go for the running knee again. Yes, he does. Man. You've heard of knuckle sandwiches, but have you ever heard of a kneecap sandwich? My gosh, that sounds way more brutal. Beautiful headbutt there by the woodpecker. This guy's hard-headed. This guy's dedicated. This guy is absolutely true to himself, true to his tag team, true to his mission here at the SWF. And now his forehead, much like his grandfather's, has been bitten open like an apple, spitting mist, that poisonous mist into the sky. But look, he's paying for it. Ed Trout going off with a fury of strikes on the Prowler. Both Brandon and Ed Trout, both members of the Troutbusters, have been busted open courtesy of the teeth, of the biting, of the mouth of the Prowler. The Feaster of Fears is feasting on their foreheads, and he's got blood all over his chin, dangling, dripping down from his teeth. This guy is like a vampire. Wait a second! Ice Mountain Driver! The finisher of Ed Trout! Could that be enough to put away the Prowler? 1, 2, and 2.9! 2.9, so close, but no cigar! Oh, come on, Prowler! The Feaster of Fears resorting to low blow tactics. My gosh. What a despicable human being. No, the Gutbuster! Oh, no. Oh, he's slamming his head on that steel chair! Ed Trout trying to get to the bottom rope. However, in order to do that, he had to crawl over that steel chair. Wait a second. Ed Trout! Ed Trout is gonna fly! Oh my gosh, and he does so successfully. And he's going off like he owes him money. He's beating him to a pulp. This fight just got more personal. The two original tag teams, the Troutbusters, taking a beating right now. The Mandible Claw coming for the Prowler. The Hellspawners, they do not care about the well-being. They don't care about sportsmanship. They want to cause mayhem. They want to cause carnage. They want to cause disaster, devastation. You name it, that's what they want to do. Beautiful double stop there by Brandon Trout, who's now is having the life force choked out of him right in front of us, right here at the announcer table. Oh my gosh, this match just got so much more personal. Oh my gosh, biting into the flesh of the open wound. Bloodstain on the outside, bloodstain in the ring. These two tag teams are taking each other to hell and back. How bad did these four gentlemen want to be the SWF Tag Team Champions? This is only the first match of the quarterfinals. Oh, man. We still have 6 other tag teams. We still have multiple more matches to go. These guys are throwing everything into this. They're putting their lives, their bodies, their souls on the line. And this is only the first match of the quarterfinals. We still have 3 more matches in the quarterfinals. And then we've got 2 matches in the semifinals and then the finals. Even if they win this match at the pace that they're going, at the rate at which they're working, they're going to be bone dry, dead, exhausted. We've seen so much energy, blood, sweat, tears, literally all 3 poured all over the canvas, all over the outside, in front of the announce table, all over weaponry. This is insane. This is diabolic. This is absolute Armageddon. Look at this, spinning him around. Backbreaker by Ed Trout. Wait a second. The living legend Ed Trout stalking his prey. Oh, he decided at his own discretion it might be best not to jump from the top turnbuckle. Might be too high of a risk. Oh, look at that coward. Sneaks from behind, kicks him in the back, knocks him down, tags in the Prowler. The two original tag teams of the SWF, the Troutbusters and the Hellspawners taking each other to war. Uh-oh. Running Bulldog, down goes the Prowler. Ed Trout, always happy to fight the Prowler, as is his grandson Brandon Trout. The Troutbusters have been best friends ever since Brandon was a child. and now he's an adult, and now they fight side by side. It's no longer grandfather protecting grandchild. These two fight together with all their might, with all their heart, their love, their fury, their fury, their passion. They put everything, they throw caution to the wind. They want to be the best of the best. They might be family, but more importantly, they're blood, they're best friends, and they will do anything it takes to walk out of this tournament tonight with those SWF tag team titles around their waist. And I think, my God, they're going to celebrate with some good old fried shrimp, just like they've always done. But this time they're going to do it with tag team titles around their waist, if they have their way. First, they got to get through the Hellspawners, and then they're going to have to get through a few more tag teams. But I think they have what it takes. 2.9, so close. Don't give up. Don't be discouraged. Brandon Chow being choked out by the Devil's Advocate Damian Reed, but he manages to escape the clutches. The match continues. The war wages on, and Trout been tagged in by Brandon. Goes for that spinning kick. Does not connect. Goes for a kick there, but does not connect. Irish whip off the rope. Strong left strike right to the stomach. Taking down Ed Trout. Tags in the Prowler. Does Damian Reed. Now it's the Prowler and Ed Trout in this match. Could be time for a gut buster. Oh my God, slamming the head of Ed Trout. Ed Trout is lacerating. He's leaking blood all over the mat. Multiple strikes here by the Prowler. Ed Trout falls back hard, the back of his head hitting that steel chair. Weapons are perfectly legal. With the current policy of sending the fans home happy, weapons are legal. There are no countouts, no disqualifications. However, the referee has said that he will disqualify anyone that excessively interferes in the match. Another 2.9 count. The war wages on. Beautiful kick to the back of the head, that axe kick. And Trout running off the ropes and beautiful Larry takes down the Prowler. Tags in his grandson Brandon Trout going right after the Prowler. The Prowler retreating to go tag in Damian Reed. Uh-oh, Reed now. Oh, the Devil's Kiss. The finishing maneuver of Damian Reed. It might be all over here. Oh, 2.9, 2.9, 2.9. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Axe kick. Brandon Trout taunting to the crowd here. Brandon Trout is the current reigning SWF World Champion. I know he would love to win tonight. Walk out with the tag team titles, be the first ever dual champion. He doesn't want to let down his grandpa. His grandpa doesn't want to let him down. This is more than wrestling to them. This is life. Oh no, here we go. Dangerous territory here. Wait a second. Brandon Trout, what has he got in mind here? Oh my God, a figure four leg lock. Oh my God. That could break your legs. Look at that, rolling around on the ground in pain. Uh-oh. Oh, elbow to the back of the head. Down goes Brandon Trout. Damian Reed signifying that he believes that he is the more intelligent competitor between himself and Brandon Trout. Headbutt by the Woodpecker there. Shooting star press. Pinfall won't do much on the outside, but it does do some damage. That does cause some long-term strain on your opponent. Ed Trout trying to go for the kick on Damian Reed, but Damian Reed tags in the Prowler, who goes for that devious punch to the gut of Ed Trout. Oh, the low blow, kick to the groin. What a coward. Oh, he's got that fluorescent light tube. This can't be good for Trout. But Trout fights back. Elbow, 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 elbow. Back and forth elbows. Super kick. Wait a minute. Shoulder tackle. Both men down. The Prowler back to his feet. It could go to any man now. Wait a minute. Ice Mountain Driver. The finishing maneuver of Ed Trout. 1, 2, and 3. It's all over. The Troutbusters advance. The Troutbusters are the winners of the first match right here in the quarterfinals. They're going to go on to face whoever wins the second match here in the quarterfinals between two amazing tag teams.